Hello everybody, and welcome to Famicom Disk System Month. Today on Gameplay and Review. Well, I already did my first game and now it's time for the second game. And this game, of course, I don't have. That is because I was tracking down certain games that I wanted to play. And of course, this was one of the games that was, of course, in the middle on GameFAQs. And the ones that were in the middle on GameFAQs, I'm playing on the FDS stick. Of course, I did an FDS stick month last year, and I figured that I would buy games for the Famicom Disk System and do a Famicom Disk System month. So, the game I'm going to play, and I'm going in this game completely blind, it is
Akuu Senki Raijin.
And I have no idea what this game is going to be like and whatever not. Of course, I'm going to show you the cover anyway. And once I'm done, I will know how this game is played. And of course, hopefully it will be fun. And of course, if you're new to Gameplay and Review, I do my rankings on a card basis. I will give cards out for the games that I don't highly recommend. Now, the one that I do recommend are usually the ones that I give green cards for. The ones that I don't give green cards for, I will give a card for. Yellow means it's in the middle, and red means I don't recommend. However, I don't know how this game's going to be, if I'm going to recommend it or not yet, until I actually play it. So without further ado, I am going to play and review
Akuu Senki Raijin.
Enjoy, everybody. Here we go. Alright. I don't know how this game's going to be, but I'm going to try it. It says wait please on the... Okay, there we go. Alright, so it's a combat action. Okay, we'll start. Enter name. Enter. Oh, that's good. Okay. Shoot. That's alright. Yeah, I want that. It has save slots, that's cool. Of course, Famicom Disk System, depending on the game, did have game saves. Okay, I gotta set side B now. Okay, here we go. Since I'm playing on the FDS stick, I have to move right around and click on the button twice. For the B side, of course. Stage 1. Okay, it looks like it. guys so far. I hope I didn't get a broken one. I saw a little bit of a YouTube snippet, and it shows that you can turn into a ship. How? Oh, I have to... Wait a minute. So I have to hold the select and the B, or do I have to hold... Never mind. Let's get to the game. Shoot. Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now I figured it out. I'm getting beat up here. So I can turn. I wanted to get out of there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I like the graphics are okay, but I suck at this game. Good night. I figured that one out. At least I figured out how to do it now. It's a shoot 'em up. It's a part shoot 'em up. Get out of here. So I have to do that. Yeah, this is a very different game, guys. Figuring it out. Yeah, I saw a little snippet on YouTube that showed this sucker turning into a ship. And I had no idea how to do it. Now I can't land. So I'm going back to the one spot I was in. Oh crap. This time I have to face these suckers. Not for long. Now this does have promise, I will say that. I don't think it is as bad. I just gotta figure it out. How to land. I like the music so far, and that's pretty cool. I think it is a pretty cool song. At least I'm liking the gameplay so far of this better than the... Yeah, this looks like it has promise. So I think I'm supposed to do some objectives. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I give up, guys. I really do. But you know what? I'm gonna figure out how this game is played, because it's kind of ridiculous. I haven't gotten past this, but I will say that if I had to choose between the last game and this one, I'd probably take this one to play. I'd probably play this one a lot more, because I think the controls are a little more better and warming out, but it has problems that I don't really like. So what I'm doing right now is checking the instructions, and I'm using Google Translate to figure this out, because I was having problems with this game. I'm going to try to get the objective before I do my final review. First, we got of course, I'm going to have to land. Problem is that. Problem is you have no invincibility buffer. Okay, so I'm getting nothing. Alright. So I probably have to defeat enemies in order to... I hate when they try to attack you. And you have no... First, I will say a problem with this is, of course, no invincibility buffer. That sucks. You can get hit multiple times and get killed. I'm gonna see if I can get farther. Ugh. Now I assume I have to do it all over again. Even though I did the... I'd rather just grind, honestly. Because I think grinding would be a lot better. Get my energy up. This is relentless. Don't tell me. I have a feeling that I can only get 300. And that's not fair. It really isn't. That's bullshit. I think it can only go up to 300, and I can't tell because... Dang nabbit! So only going up to 300 is crap. Especially when you can get hit. This is shit. No, no, no. Shh, stupid jerks. Yeah. Son of a bitch. Fuck you. Fucking cock. Block the doorway. Get me out of here. See, you don't have an invincibility buffer. Alright everybody, I'm really sorry. I do apologize. I actually forgot to get that one item. I ended up getting the item before recording this, so I do apologize. I was going to get the item while I was recording. Alright folks, let's get right back to it. I found out that those particular suckers give away quite a bit of health, not these things. These suckers can give you health. I'm kind of surprised about that. No, 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 no. Dang damn it. Got to hit the select. No, no, no. Dang damn it. I gotta get rid of these annoyances. I don't think they give me energy. That sucks. Yes, it does. So I'm going to try to conserve energy now. I'll be back to the boss. There we go. Now. No, not up! Oh, no! Come on. Now I got to face that sucker. Oh, dang nabbit. Stupid me. Maybe he'll give me much more. And he will. Alright, folks. No, I'm going to see if I can get rid of these suckers. Yes, I can. Okay. And they don't shoot very far, which is good for me. Alright. Wonder if I can beat this sucker. There we go. Now it's over. Ugh. Alright, now I can do my final review. But first, I'm going to see what this is. Okay, so... Okay, so this gives me items. Or not. $40, $60, $80. I thought this would give me more, but it's only going to give me energy. And alright, I'm going to probably conserve. I'm going to go to 204 for energy, and I'm going to go to, I can only go to 90. Okay. So that's that. Equipment. Equipment. Oh, I have to equip it. Oh, okay. Alright. That's the most, so we're gonna take that sucker. And we'll do the 700 for that. And that leaves 9. Okay. Data. What's data? What's save? We'll save it. We'll sit. Go to the A side. Okay, so this is stage 2. But I'm not going to play stage 2. I'm done. Alright, so now I can give my final review. Alright, folks, now it's time for my review of
Akuu Senki Raijin.
Wow. After playing it, I will tell you, it was quite a bit of an experience. It's a frustrating game, I'll tell you that. But it's not as bad as I thought. But it does have its problems. First off, I'm going to get to the positives. First off, I actually don't mind the graphics at all. It's not too bad. And the music's actually pretty good. But I had to figure out the controls. But once I figured out the controls weren't too bad. The controls weren't too bad at all. There are some annoyances, however, that prevents this game from showing its true potential. There are certain things I didn't like. But I'm getting to the positives first. I also like that you can save your game, which is pretty cool. And that does help. And you can at least have fun. And I think that's about it when it comes to the positives for the game. The controls are fine, even though they're not perfect. The graphics weren't too bad, and the music was actually pretty good. I will say that. And it's also awesome that it has a save feature. But now I'm going to get to the biggest problems, and that is mainly with the gameplay. And the biggest problem that I had is with the invincibility buffer. You do not get one. And as a result, it makes the game much more frustrating to play. And also, you have to complete objectives. And I found out off camera, through playing it, is you have to collect every single item, including that one particular thing, in order to get one particular item, in order to eventually get to the boss and beat the level. That is another problem with the game. And I did not like that you have to do objectives, even though I feel that certain objectives for the game aren't too bad. I just really wish I didn't have to do these certain objectives. I found this out when I was checking the manual, that you have to do certain objectives, and I found out that you have to get certain items before getting this one particular item in order to face the boss. So that's a problem too, but it doesn't harm the game that much. I will say that if there are objectives sometimes it doesn't break the game. And it didn't break this game. I will say it's much better than the last game that I played. I will say that. But the problems with it keep it from making me give it a green card. But I can at least... and once I got used to it, even though there are some bullshit parts with the game, like the objectives that you have to do in order to get to the boss to beat the level. And the thing about it is, I really wish it would have been a lot more easier, but the invincibility buffer makes this game a tougher challenge as a result. But I will say this, after at least playing it for a little bit, I will say this, I'm not giving it a red card. I'm not giving it a red card, even though it has its frustrating moments. I'm not giving it a red card, because the thing about it is, I will say this, it is a much more playable game than the last game that I played. Trust me, the last game that I played was much more unbearable. And the fact that that had that one particular thing that made the game a lot less more fun or whatever not. The thing about it is, that one particular thing with the last game made me give that one particular game a red card. And if you have not seen my review of that particular game, go ahead and do so. But I'm not giving this game a red card this time. I'm going to give it a yellow. I think it's more like give it a try and maybe you'll like it. I do think it has promise. I think it has a lot more promise than the last game that I played. Trust me. Trust me, when you see that one particular view of that one particular game that I played, trust me, this game was at least better. I will say that, even though it has that one particular problem, and that's the invincibility buffer. Oh, and there's another problem too. The fact that if you land, your ship transforms, and the thing about it is, if there's enemies on that particular part, you can get hit by them as a result. And especially with the invincibility buffer being crap, you can take a lot of hits. That's how bad the invincibility buffer is. Everything else is fine besides that invincibility buffer. If it wasn't for that invincibility buffer, I might have upgraded this to a green. But because of that invincibility buffer, in fact that you can get cheap hits, and having to do these particular objectives to beat the level, I have to give this game a yellow. So as a result,
Akuu Senki Raijin
gets a yellow. And that's been my review of
Akuu Senki Raijin.
And with that, I've ended this particular episode of Gameplay and Review. So as a result, I will see you next time for another Famicom Disk System game as we continue with Famicom Disk System Month. Stay safe and stay awesome, and happy gaming. And I assume that the Olympics are still going at this current time. So I hope you all are enjoying the Olympics. Unless, of course, it's not canceled by this time. I don't know. I really don't know. I had already planned things in advance, thinking that there was going to be an Olympic Games. If there is, I hope you all are watching and enjoying it. Alright, peace out. See you next time.